Greetings, fellow travelers on the path of self-discovery. Welcome once again to the Inner Secrets. If you are here, drawn by the magnetic pull of the cosmos, then you are likely a Scorpio, navigating that profound period between 50 and 70 years of age. Perhaps you've been experiencing an undeniable sense of change, a stirring of something far deeper than a midlife transition. What if I were to tell you that this stage is not just another phase, but rather a sacred unfolding, a culmination of all your experiences and a gateway to liberation, not just from external constraints, but from the very shackles of your own mind. The external markers of success, wealth, status, worldly acclaim are but mere shadows compared to the immense inner wealth that awaits you, a wealth that transcends the ups and downs of life. This is a journey not to simply achieve, but to awaken. The ancient Buddhist texts speak of dukkha, the inherent suffering of existence. We've experienced this suffering in its various forms, in heartbreak, loss, ambition, and even success. However, this stage of life offers an unprecedented opportunity to truly understand and transcend that suffering. It's a time to let go of the illusion of a fixed self and embrace the ever-changing nature of reality, the very heart of the Buddha's teaching. We are not static beings, but dynamic processes, always in flux. This realization is not a source of fear, but a profound liberation. Many might perceive the years between 50 and 70 as a period of slowing down, a time to ease into retirement. But for you, as a Scorpio, the cosmos sings a different tune. The energies at play now are not inviting you to retreat, but rather to launch into a new rhythm. A rhythm guided by the wisdom of your years and the untamed potential that still burns within you. Think of this like a fine wine, aged to perfection, its flavors deepened by time, ready to be shared with the world. You are not diminished by time, you have been enhanced by it. You carry within you a tapestry of experiences, challenges, and triumphs. The pain you have endured, the mistakes you have made, the losses you have grieved. All of these experiences serve as the building blocks of your profound wisdom. This wisdom becomes your greatest asset. The Buddhist concept of prajna, or wisdom, is not just intellectual knowledge. It is the experiential understanding of the true nature of reality. It's seeing through the illusions that hold us captive. It's knowing that the external world, like a dream, is constantly changing, and that our true refuge lies within. As a Scorpio, your innate inclination towards introspection and your ability to navigate life's depths have equipped you to grasp this wisdom more deeply than others. This isn't about a new identity. It's about peeling away the layers to reveal the radiant soul that has always been there. Now, let's explore the cosmic choreography that is shaping this unique phase of your life. Pluto, your ruling planet, a celestial force of profound transformation, is calling you to excavate the hidden corners of your being. Like an archaeologist digging deep into the earth, you will uncover what has been buried: outdated patterns, limiting beliefs, relationships that have run their course. Pluto is not about destruction, but about a profound renewal, like the phoenix rising from its own ashes. This is your chance to shed the skin that no longer fits, to become a purer, more powerful version of yourself. Then there's Jupiter, the planet of expansion, abundance, and limitless potential. It's a reminder that the universe is not stingy, it is overflowing with possibilities. Jupiter is not just about material wealth, it's about the abundance of joy, connection, creative inspiration, and spiritual growth. It calls you to dream beyond the limitations of your past, to envision a future that is more vibrant, meaningful, and aligned with your true purpose. Finally, we have Saturn, the celestial architect, the builder of foundations. It brings structure, discipline, and a grounding influence. It asks you to assess the foundation of your life, your habits, your routines, your finances, your relationships. Saturn is not restrictive, but empowering. By creating solid foundations, you are able to build a life of lasting stability. So how will you work with these cosmic energies? How can you use them to cultivate a life of true liberation? As a Scorpio, you are inherently a master of alchemy, the ability to transform the base metals of life into gold. You've never shied away from the darkness. You are drawn to it because you know that transformation happens in the depths, and this gives you a unique ability to perceive beyond the surface. You are not afraid of change. You understand that life, like a river, is in constant motion and flow, and that clinging to the past only brings suffering. You know the limitations of superficiality, and you have the laser-like focus to pierce through the veils of illusion and reveal the underlying truth. This is the essence of Vipassana, the profound insight into the nature of reality that is at the heart of Buddhist practice. Your natural gifts of insight, depth, and intensity prepare you for this journey of awakening. This is not just about achieving worldly success. It's about realizing your own sacred potential and discovering that within you lies an infinite source of love, compassion, and wisdom. Your ability to focus deeply and act decisively, guided by your intuition, gives you a unique advantage at this point in your life. Use these skills to transform your own experience and the lives of those around you. Now, let's delve into the delicate art of letting go. Pluto's influence is a call to prune the overgrown garden of your life, removing what no longer serves you. This is not about denying the past, but rather understanding how your experiences have shaped you. Perhaps you're holding on to outdated beliefs about yourself, maybe a limiting belief that says you are not worthy or capable enough. Perhaps a rigid view of the world, or an outdated financial strategy that no longer aligns with your current situation. Maybe even an old resentment that has hardened around your heart. It's time to release these attachments, like releasing a bird from a cage, setting it free. This act of letting go, while initially uncomfortable, creates space for something far more profound to emerge. The practice of sunyata, the realization of emptiness, is not about nihilism. It's about understanding that all things are impermanent, that clinging to the illusion of a fixed self and a fixed world leads only to suffering. When you let go of your attachments, you open yourself up to the boundless possibilities that lie beyond them. The Buddhist teachings tell us that true liberation comes not from grasping or acquiring, but from releasing and letting go. And the beauty is that when you truly let go of something, the space it once occupied allows a new reality to emerge. With that space now cleared, Jupiter's expansive energy enters, like the sun rising after a long night, promising a day of endless possibilities. This is an invitation to embrace the boundless potential that lies within you. Jupiter is not just about wealth. It is about the fullness of life, the joy of true connection, the beauty of creative expression, the depth of spiritual growth, the richness of your own experience. Now is the time to revisit those long-held dreams you may have forgotten, to consider what really lights a fire in your heart, and to dare to pursue it with courage. What new doors do you wish to open? What new paths do you wish to explore? Perhaps you are called to start your own business, to learn a new skill, to explore new creative directions, to write your book, to travel the world, to deepen your spiritual connection, or to engage in service to others. Jupiter reminds you that you are not defined by your past. and it encourages you to embrace the unfolding present moment. The Buddhist concept of mudita, finding joy in the happiness of others, perfectly embodies the expansive energy of Jupiter. As you move along your path, your joy inspires joy in others. And as you see others grow and prosper, that will in turn inspire you to an even greater degree. This positive feedback loop is a demonstration of the potential that Jupiter has to transform every aspect of your life. Saturn provides us with the framework and discipline necessary to manifest these expanded possibilities into reality. It's a call to establish structures, to create routines, and to live with a deeper sense of intention. This is not about limiting yourself, but about organizing your energy in a way that supports your goals. Is your current daily routine truly serving your overall well-being? Are your financial strategies aligned with your vision for the future? Are your relationships nurturing you, and are you nurturing them? Saturn calls you to create a clear roadmap for your journey, helping you to understand what is aligned and what is not, so that you can move forward with focus and determination. This energy encourages you to act with a greater sense of mindfulness, ensuring that your thoughts, your words, and your actions all contribute to the creation of the life you wish to live. The Buddhist practice of Sila, ethical conduct, is also important here. By committing yourself to living in a way that is aligned with your values and by following through with disciplined effort, you create a strong foundation for your inner temple. Let's explore the realm of finances. This is not just about the accumulation of wealth. It's about creating a sense of financial security and freedom that allows you to live with greater purpose and joy. Now is the time to reassess your financial strategies with the precision and analysis that is natural to a Scorpio. Where are there imbalances? Where are you wasting energy, money, or time? Are there hidden opportunities you have overlooked? How can you reallocate your resources in a way that better supports your current goals? Perhaps you may consider investing in real estate or dividend-paying stocks, or perhaps that small business venture you have always dreamed of. Scorpios are natural strategists, and with a clear and focused intention, you can move along your path in a way that brings you both security and joy. The Buddhist concept of dana, generosity, also applies to the way you approach your finances. Money is a resource that, in its purest form, allows us to serve others, and this in turn helps us to grow along our own path. When you move along the path with a generous heart, you will open new doors and opportunities along your journey. Your relationships are a profound source of strength. The bonds of trust, respect, and mutual understanding that you have cultivated over the years are an invaluable resource. Your friends and your family can become co-collaborators, mentors, and even the basis of new business ventures. Are there relationships that are draining you, or those that inspire and uplift you? It is important to intentionally focus on the support you receive and the support you give to the world, as it is through these shared connections that we discover our own purpose. By drawing on the experience of others, and by offering them your own experience, you will find that your network becomes an engine of growth and expansion for everyone. Satsang, the Buddhist notion of Sangha, the spiritual community, emphasizes the power of shared support and mutual growth. Through relationships, we are able to navigate life with greater grace and ease. As we find our path, we will discover those that have already walked along it, and through our shared connection, we are able to offer our own experience as the basis of inspiration and growth. Creativity is a vital part of this journey, a channel through which you can express your true self. This is the time to give your full attention to those creative sparks that inspire you. and to integrate them into every aspect of your life. What ignites a fire in your heart? What do you love to do? Have you put aside a creative interest or hobby in the past? Now is the time to revisit it and to allow it to become a source of both joy and purpose. Creativity is not limited to artistic expression. It is the life force of any project, any endeavor, any relationship. This is where true passion emerges. If you have an interest you have always wanted to explore, if you have an idea you have not brought to fruition, now is the time to allow it to come alive. The Buddhist teaching of karma tells us that our actions create a ripple effect in the world. When you embrace your creativity, you are putting something beautiful out into the world, and this in turn leads to greater beauty in your own life. Let me share the story of Anya. Anya is a Scorpio in her mid-60s. She had spent her life caring for others, and she had rarely ever put her own needs first. She had gone through a series of painful experiences and had held on to many hurts and resentments. She had always believed that she was not worthy of true love and happiness. When she reached her 60s, she was exhausted. Pluto's influence asked her to release all those outdated beliefs and to finally let go of the past and her past hurts. She invested her energy in working with a therapist who helped her heal her past wounds. Jupiter helped her to connect with her friends and family on a much deeper level, and to finally see that she was a being of immeasurable worth. Saturn helped her to set up clear boundaries and to recognize that she could be both a giver and a receiver of love. Through this process, she finally found that she was worthy of happiness and peace. She finally understood that all of her life experiences had been leading her to this place of great inner joy. Anya's story is a powerful example of how you can alchemize the painful experiences of your past and use that transformation as the basis of a deeper and more meaningful life. The path of transformation is not always easy, but with courage and persistence, we are able to move beyond all limits. Let's now turn to the story of Kenji, a Scorpio in his early 70s. Kenji had spent his entire working life in the corporate world. He had achieved a great deal of material success, but he had always felt that something was missing. Pluto's influence pushed him to let go of the security of his life and to explore what truly had meaning for him. He realized that he had a deep passion for teaching. When he began his journey, he had very little idea of the direction he wished to take. Jupiter intervened, and the idea of helping underprivileged youth gain financial literacy emerged, and he was finally able to connect with his community in a meaningful way. With Saturn's guidance, he created a formal program and structured it to have a powerful and lasting impact. Through this process, he was able to find a new sense of purpose and to use his skills and expertise in a way that served both himself and others. What began as a nebulous dream became a powerful new reality. Kenji's story highlights the incredible power of moving forward with a sense of purpose and service. As we embrace the experiences of the past, we learn the lessons they have to offer, and we are able to give them back to the world in a way that uplifts and inspires. Above all, let us return to the temple of your own body and its role in supporting this journey. Your physical and mental health are your most valuable assets. Every other aspect of your life depends upon it. Make exercise, mindfulness, healthy eating, and time spent in nature non-negotiable. These are not mere activities. They are investments in your own vitality and longevity. Prioritize self-care, protect your energy, engage in practices that calm your mind, that open your heart, and that strengthen your body. When you tend to your inner garden, it will bear the most magnificent fruit. As the Buddha taught us, to keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear. When you care for your body, it has the vitality and strength to carry you along your path. This phase of your life is not about slowing down. It's about stepping into your full potential. Now is the time to combine your wisdom, your experience, your passion, and your purpose, and to move forward on your path with clarity, conviction, and grace. By acting with intention, by following your heart, by connecting with community, and by tending to your body, mind, and soul, you will discover a richness of experience that goes far beyond your wildest dreams. Remember the cycles of nature and know that you are a part of the interconnected web of life. This journey is not simply about personal success, it's about aligning with the highest expression of your being. The heart of Buddhist practice is the integration of intention, compassion, wisdom, and action. As you move forward, remember to cultivate love and compassion for yourself and all beings. When you lead with love, you will naturally open doors and move along your path with greater ease. Scorpio, your time has come. The universe is supporting you. All you have to do is believe in yourself and walk along your path with courage and conviction. This is not a destination, it's a sacred unfolding. You have the strength, the resilience, and the inner fire to create a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. Trust in your heart. Trust in your process. Embrace the transformation that awaits you. The best is yet to come, and it begins with the choices you make right now. Thank you for sharing this journey with me here on The Inner Secrets. May your path be bright, and may your heart be filled with joy.